Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name?
Well, after—
Fall Nights.
Huh?
It means
I like it.
Not sure.
Okay, people. And then, all right.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven like...
We'll be going...
This must be...
Let's just say they called...
You mean...
That's right. Day in. The look they... Some existence. I thought they... Is it any... Sure, That's when it...
I'm so... You say... That's exact... Why should you... It's that... This struggle was... If we're...
A world...
Not... If we're... Now I see...
A vic...
You bet we can...
Yeah. We can do this.
Is something wrong?
No, I was...
Hey!
What's got... You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being...
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just...
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. That should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen?
No, Nayor.
So...
Yes.
That's...
What do you mean?
With the amount of... Alphen.
Of course.
Is everyone...
Before we do...
Kisara has...
I'd like to hear more. There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegus's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realized?
We may not have received a royal welcome.
I really hope we don't.
So now what? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too. Any
There is an area of the...
Forbidden?
I don't know. Hence my desire to find out. In any case...
And you think that's...
Precisely. Whatever then the Renis Alma might be hiding something of...
It stands to...
Indeed.
But it's been over 300...
There's only one way to...
Shion's right.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone. Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renans. The capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live, no less. Who knows what we'll find on the other side?
What in the world?
This being Renin territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
When Lenegus changed shape, it must have had an effect on the interior, too.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Dana?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
I would think the citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter. Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
Dohalim? Is that you?
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these people!
So you haven't heard what happened on Dana, then?
Heard what?
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us...
Avakir, listen.
The Forbidden Zone?
Trust me.
I wish I... let alone the...
Very well. It looks like...
Have you seen
No.
I see. Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more...
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back? You know it can only result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
You really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. And take care of yourself. Okay, Do?
So who's Faria?
Law?
If what Avakir said is true, it would seem the people of Lenegus are being kept in the dark about what's happening down on Dana.
They seem to be just as clueless about what's going on up here in their own world. Despite the fact that it's actually here that the wedge originally came from.
We need more information. Let's talk to the citizens, see what we can find out.
While we're at it, we can ask them about the Red Woman, too.
And don't forget about finding the way to the Forbidden Zone either.
Let's leave the talking to Shion. We can't have a bunch of Danins poking their noses around.
Good idea. I think that's for the best.
I shall assist.
You sure?
Being a lord on Lenegis has its advantages.
Right. Then we'll leave it to you two. The Danins among us should probably keep our heads down.
What if people freak out?
I shall explain it away by saying I'm leading you.
What are we, dogs?
Whatever did
You really...
would that we have no, but do I believe,
Your eyes do not
as your lordship wish, the Ilkar.
Your good wishes do me an honor. I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form.
Your lordship! Oh, what a great honor it is to finally meet you. I descended to Dana during the last crown contest also. Alas, when the contender I was backing failed to clinch the title, I returned. I witnessed the deaths of so many slaves.
Indeed.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're looking for a woman dressed all in red. Have you seen anyone of that description?
All red, eh? No, I can't say I remember anyone like that. I imagine she'd stand out somewhat, too.
Yeah. What about down on Dana during the crown contest? You didn't see anyone like that hanging around the lord you were serving?
What's with all these questions? I've never seen her, okay? Not recently or otherwise. Why do you want to find her anyway?
Never mind. Forget I asked. Sorry to take up your time. Is everything okay? I was hoping to head this...
I suppose the side errands I was hoping to...
You mean you know another way round?
Lord Dohalim Ilkaris! But how? Last I heard, you were in Dana competing in the crown contest.
Yes, strange, isn't it? If you know another route, we'd be grateful if you could tell us.
But of course. Please forgive me. There's a wall that sprung up ahead of here, with what looks to be an entrance in it. I thought maybe it was a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for sure.
It's worth investigating, at least. I shall go and assess the situation. In the meantime, wait for me here. If it looks safe, I'll come and let you know.
You'd really do that for me? A lord troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
Our lot in life is of little consequence. We are both Renin, first and foremost.
Oh, why yes, my lord.
Well, we've canvassed the city for information. What do you think?
No one has the faintest idea what's happened to the city after all. They haven't heard the news about the crown contest either.
You'd think that info would easily find its way up here. Has it always been like that?
Not to this extent. Which would indicate that something's suppressing the truth. That Lenegis is under some kind of control.
Given everything that's happened to their city, the people here seem weirdly okay with it all.
Yeah, that one guy even said his Zoogle had stopped listening to him. If that's true, these people are in big trouble.
Everything that happens here is attributed to the Sovereign's will. It's the way people have been conditioned. Their belief runs deep. Nothing happens devoid of a reason. To them, it's all part of the Sovereign's grand plan.
The Sovereign's plan. There is one thing I'm still not sure about. Just who is this person ruling over Lenegis?
The Sovereign, of course. He rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and Lenegis.
Without the lords or anyone in the middle doing his dirty work? Isn't Rena at least the same size as Dana? That's a pretty big dominion for one person to rule over. I would have thought ruling Lenegis alone would be difficult enough.
The points you make are valid, though I confess I'd never given it much thought before. Here, the Sovereign's total authority is as natural as night turning to day. Come to think of it, I know nothing of the nature of how Rena itself is. Shion, have you ever been... No, forgive me. Have you met or crossed paths with, or even heard of someone who's actually made a visit to the home?
No.
Neither have I.
With no, I mean, with only all to
and
Yeah.
Falstaff had it in him to care about someone other than himself? Really?
It's possible. A change in position can do much to alter one's perspective.
So even he might have had something he wanted to protect.
I guess she intended to spread it throughout all of Lenegis then.
Good thing the lines were down so she couldn't.
It almost sounded like she was praising them too.
Maybe there was more to the guy than at first glance.
I shall refrain from commenting.
What?
Ganabelt was so horrible to people, yet he was invested in helping Rena succeed. Doesn't that seem just a little inconsistent?
I'm perhaps biased in this matter, I admit. However, in my mind, while all lords vie to become the next sovereign, they're also meant to serve as guardians of all of Rena.
It seems like Ganabelt also had people he cared about until the very end.
So why couldn't he extend that to us Danans?
This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district we went through.
Indeed. The effects of Lenegus...
Pardon me.
I guess her willingness to stoop to any love came from a survival of the fittest worldview.
And some people here not only shared her belief, but championed it as morally right, too.
That doesn't make it true. Too bad they couldn't see through her.
Yeah.
It seems like the people on Lenegus don't really know much about Volron either.
I remember being quite surprised when the Lord of Ganath Haros changed so abruptly.
Didn't you have any doubts that something suspicious was going on?
On the contrary. Remember, we Renans are raised to accept everything at face value.
When you think of...
Yeah.
They...
What's this thing? There's some... What? The crown, in which case...
Doe?
Faria.
Varia. I was...
I apologize that you had to wait.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
What could this be?
Wow, this...
Yeah. It must be some sort...
Alphen,
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Oh! I am Lord Dohalim of Helden Menancia. I command you.
Threats to the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Where are you going?
Denied!
Not in your dreams! Will this help? Here's the great
It's time!
Eat fire support!
Appreciate the help.
Here I come! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Here Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Purge malevolence! Into the shadows!
An astral point?
That's
In a
my
bind?
cue!
It's armor. Shut him down!
Shattering pieces!
Here's a healing arm!
Lyceum!
I owe you one.
Time to shine!
Be still! Rising Sun!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
This one's
Rising
yours!
Sky!
I'm out of amp one!
Mirage! Dragon Form!
Inferno!
Ready to go! Far enough!
This one's all mine!
On guard!
Ignite!
Igneous discharge!
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah.
They weren't in the...
Indeed. And yet,
They're
I've never seen...
Maybe someone...
What, with the red?
No further!
Now you see what I can do!
Radiant, here! Bronze and red! This one's mine! Heal force! These ones can run rings around us! I'll heal you all!
The earth throbs in pain.
Look sharp!
In a bind?
Igneous
Dragon Form!
Need to pull myself together!
You picked the wrong fight!
By the power of water!
Look sharp!
I'll be saving
Here I come! Win!
Shining!
Evening smelling to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me!
Sleep now! I'll be saving you! Burning! This wheel! Spear! Here's the gunpile!
Swallow Blade!
Sleep
Raven
now!
Fang!
I'll be saving you! Let me help! More with that case!
Take this! Anything in order is all mine!
Make it rain!
Annihilate!
Double Demon Fang!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Burn!
Burning strike! Confiscated!
Water! Hear my call!
Dazzle!
I can carve through armor!
I'm ready! Tunnel!
Double Demon Fang!
Infernal crossing! Magic is there! Sleep now! Do it!
Eternal Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
to be real lucky. Little help. Air thrust.
Rising one! Not today!
Inferno crossing.
Can't get out of this! Here I come! No escape! Sonic rush! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Here I come! Demon Plague!
Appreciate This one's
Here
mine.
goes!
Swordblade Alpha!
Inferno crossing! Leave the
Radiant
target to me! Look sharp!
Burn!
Eliminate the dark!
Here I come!
Going in!
Severing Wind!
Piercing it out!
Rising Falcon!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
This one's mine!
Seal!
Going in!
Here I go!
If it's in the
Be
sky,
still.
it's mine!
Rising
Raging
Falcon!
storm! More with that hit from
Piercing
Here
roar!
Hit! Go healing circle!
Come on!
Anything in armor is all mine! I have to run for that! Sonic rush! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Demon Fang!
Shield and
Double
armor won't save you!
Raging storm!
This one's all mine!
In here, this time!
Time to let it rip! Double Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Here's evil!
Slash!
Shield and mace!
Double Demon Fang!
Raging cascade!
Far enough!
Demon Fang!
This one is
Demon
mine!
Fang!
Not on my watch!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Look sharp! Here,
You're mine!
First aid! We
Here!
got
In here!
Illuminate the
Double
dark!
Demon Fang!
This one is
Here's evil!
mine!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it!
Demon Fang!
Ready and
Healing circle!
Double Demon Fang! It's on! Demon Fang!
I'll need to pull myself together.
Double Demon! No further!
Look sharp!
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Razor spear!
Here's evil!
Slash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you!
Swordblade!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Mine!
I'll heal
That's
you!
the trick.
Don't give up! A chain of thunder! I'll bring you back from death to this! A wailing banshee of lightning! Resuscitation! Sleep now!
Inferno crossing!
I'm an amazing one!
Slash!
Hit!
Solid Rock!
Water!
Demon Fang!
Right up the door!
Swordblade Alpha!
Far enough!
Ready! Slash!
Going in!
Eternal
Not on my
Devastation!
watch!
Here, let me help! Armor won't save you! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Here, let me
Swordblade
help!
Alpha!
First
Blow
aid!
away!
Appreciate the help!
Shield and ray!
Burn!
I'm all stuffed up! Celestial Annihilation!
Make it rain!
Here! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
I need to be stronger.
No
I'll
choice!
heal you all!
Engaging!
Dance in the wind!
Take this! Blow him
A
I owe
chain
you one.
between heaven and earth!
Swallow the shot!
A wailing
I can read your moves like a book!
I see one, eh? Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Out of the way! Demon Fang!
Hear my call!
This one's mine!
Now we're not...
Hurricane Burn!
No further!
Going in! Ready? This one's mine!
Swordblade Alpha!
Look sharp!
The flame inside me
Make it
yearns
rain!
to be let
Tiger
free!
blade!
Huh?
The enemy needs ours too.
We'll soon see about that!
Support! Rising Falcon!
Raging storm! More with that hit!
Sonic Thrust!
Here goes!
Rising Wyvern!
Light ash raging cascade!
Locked and loaded!
Hurricane strike!
On guard!
Freeze!
Demon Fang!
Going down! You're off!
Here's evil!
Hurricane
Fire shield!
Going in!
Light ash dance in the wind!
Aw,
We ride in the wind!
Here! One more!
Dragon Swarm!
Frozen!
Ha! It's time!
Raging cascade!
Glacial Storm! Came between heaven and earth!
Eternal
Healing arc!
Not today!
Goodbye! Not in your dreams!
Rising Viper! We're not finished!
Denied!
Rising Beacon!
Now you see what I can do!
Flight Shield!
Take this!
Magic is
Do it! Look sharp!
Sleep now! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here I come!
Going in!
Ignite!
Now! Inferno!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
We can really make weapons with this?
Little help!
I have no limits! Take this!
First
They really don't give up, do they?
Now you're Rising Viper! Explosive ring! I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
The flames are the wall! Shion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Rising wall! Shockwave strike!
I'm nearly done for.
Rising Viper!
Ready!
Soaring light spear!
Now or never.
Far enough!
Dragon pistol!
Where are you going?
Not today!
Do it!
Sonic thrust!
Going in!
Shion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Swallow blade!
Armor won't save you! Flaming meteor!
Can't get out of this!
Reload!
Double
Spear! Pierce the evil! Sleep now!
Eternal devastation!
This one!
Time to shine!
Lightning orb!
Here I come! Wave inside me!
Lightning
Spirit,
is
be
dead.
let free! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Seems about right to me. Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them stand?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Hear my call!
Piercing Glacial Spear!
This Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Going in!
Destruction!
Hurricane Strike! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition! It's dead!
Sonic thrust!
I'll smash you!
Can't get out of this!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Blade, gun! Leave it to you! Demon Fang! Destruction! Burn!
This one's mine! Time to shine!
Rising Viper! Stunner!
Look sharp!
Rising Falcon! Hurricane Strike!
Water! Hear my call!
Going in! Glacial Spear!
Here's sleep now! Freeze Lancer! Hurricane
Dazzle!
Here's a
Anything in armor is all mine!
Hurricane Strike!
Armor won't save you!
Hurricane thrust!
Annihilation! Hurricane Strike!
Not today!
Look sharp! Will this help? That's it! Look sharp!
Hurricane Illuminate the
Can't get out of this! This
Holy
one's
Glimmer!
mine!
Holy Red!
I'm gone!
Came between heaven and earth!
Pierce through!
everyone!
Radiant this one's mine!
Arc shield!
No escape!
Not on my watch!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging cascade!
This one's mine! Denied!
Rising this
Where
one's
are
all
you
mine.
going?
This one's raging cascade!
Lunarongo! Soaring Light Spear!
Crescent Moon!
Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell!
Photon
Healing
circle!
circle!
Thanks so much!
Take this!
Hear me! Flame of
Knock
air!
out!
Burning!
Raise one
Glacial
line!
Spear!
Turtle Foundation!
Look shot!
Hard selection!
Magic
Take it
hand!
down! Freeze
Double
it!
Demon Fang!
One more! Back into the fray!
Pass through!
This one's
Raging
mine!
annihilation!
Destruction!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Take this! My call!
It's too much! You're mine!
This one's ready and ready!
Demon Fang! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Don't give up!
You made me angry! That was a bad idea!
Turn you back to Death Dream!
Look sharp!
Dance in the wind! Air
Nothing
thrust!
gets by me! Burn up!
A whirling Gansy of lightning!
Where are you going?
Not done yet!
Field!
Thunder
Here's a healing art!
Take this! They're
Archery erupted!
Try
Here's
this!
evil! This world! More with
Explosive
Radiant!
blast!
Hurricane Spark!
Malevolence! Archdance
Demon Fang!
World!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm ready to go!
Demon
Let me
Fang!
help!
Double Shattering
Guardian
Demon!
Let me at him!
Demon
Make
Fang!
it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
These bad guys really don't mess around. Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
I'll do my best!
Raging
guard.
Cascade!
Eat this! Prepare to be sealed!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Switch to
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning orb!
Demon
Illuminate your
field!
Holy land! A chain between heaven and earth! Flame of fury! Burning!
Try this!
Archdance!
Infernal Torrent! Burn in hell!
Now or never.
Denied!
You're mine!
Burning strike!
No further!
Thanks, Shion.
Here I come!
A chain between
Sword
heaven and earth!
Alpha! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're
This one's
mine!
mine!
Take this! Ready and ready!
You made me angry. That was
Hurricane
a
Thrust!
bad idea.
Rising Phoenix!
Healing circle!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I can carve through armor!
Thanks, Shion.
Double Demon!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolitor!
Shockwave Blast!
Annihilation! Raging Cascade! By the power of
Double
water!
Demon Fang! Here I come!
Here's a healing art! First aid! A chain between heaven and
Swallow
earth!
Blade! Here I come!
Annihilation!
Do it!
Death River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Rising Wyvern!
Throbs in pain.
Inferno Crossing!
Take this!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
Denied!
No escape!
Now!
Swallow Blade!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Water! Hear my call!
God!
Blood! Burning strike!
Glacial Spear. If it's in the sky, it's mine. I never miss.
Be still!
Raging
Rising
Falcon!
Falcon!
Here! Let me
Now!
Hurricane Slice!
Step back! This one's all law!
Not today!
Here, let me help.
I won't show you any mercy! Oh my lord!
Raging storm!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Let me out.
This should do it!
Light up the clock.
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Make it rain.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the dark! Magic is
Dazzle!
Holy
This one's coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine! Ignite!
Illuminate the dark! Holy glimmer!
Do it! Try harder! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Does this help? Light up the dark.
Illuminate light!
Win! I can carve through walls!
Healing circle!
You're
Holy lamp!
in a vine!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Mega
We're not finished!
Where are you going? I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Not in your dreams!
Illuminate
Illuminate the dark!
One
Come
more.
forward!
Silver
Holy
Alpha!
Holy lamp! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning! Mega
Make it rain.
By the help, this ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I feel sprightlier than before.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk.
What? I've never known Warriors control symbols like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword?
What the? Where did you get our hands on that?
First we handled the Zoogle, then we kept some answers. Aim for the weak spot.
Here, let me help.
Should do it.
Right up the door. Ready to check this. Far enough. All right, let me help. Cross and throw.
Double demon fang. Rising wolf.
Take this. Field. All right.
In a bind.
Here, let me help.
Dragon Swarm. You picked the wrong fight.
You made me angry. That was a bad
Swordling
idea.
Alpha. Blew away.
This one's mine.
Not now. Not ever.
Look shot. I never miss. Anything in order is all mine. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Molotov. Will this help?
I'll smash you.
Inferno crossing.
Sonic throw.
Sleep now. Appreciate the help. Hurricane strike. Mega ray. Wind astral
Win.
Don't give up. I'm ready to go.
Between heaven and earth. A wailing fancy of
Here's
lightning
it. Roll.
in here. Resuscitation.
This
I'll
one's
heal you
mine.
all.
Sonic. No further. Rising Wyvern.
Far enough. Appreciate the help.
It's the same.
That's it.
I'll smash you.
Hurricane strike. This one's mine.
Illuminate the dark. Come forth. Holy
Shield
Quiver.
and
Holy
fire.
Ring. A chain between heaven and earth.
I owe you one. Shockwave Flash. Demon Fang.
Eat corn.
Lunar Robo.
Where are you going?
Rise
This
of
one's
Phoenix.
mine. I'll bring you back from too shy to come over. Here, let me help.
Infernal Turret.
This one's mine.
You're mine.
Inferno
Lay
crossing.
inside me. Yours to be let free.
Here goes. Here.
Take this.
Hurricane strike. This one's mine.
You.
Here's the leave the charges to me.
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
Try this.
Here goes.
Explosive ring.
This one's mine.
Thunderblade.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what I should.
Demon Fang.
Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. The flame inside me. Yours to be let free.
This one's mine.
Back from death's abyss.
Hurricane strike. Looks right.
That's Demon Fang.
Critical. Inferno crossing.
Here's a healing arc. Sorry. First
Stay
aid.
away from my friend.
Hurricane strike.
Rollerblade.
Look
Shot
out.
back.
That'll bring you down.
Double Demon Fang.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Inferno crossing. Do it.
Can't get out of this!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Still got some fight left in
Look
me.
sharp. Hurricane
In here.
strike. Look sharp.
That's it.
Inside me. Yours to be let free.
More for the
You picked the wrong fight.
On your toes, everyone.
Look sharp.
Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Don't leave me.
Hurricane strike.
Here's a healing arc.
I always liked that.
Bring you back from
This one is mine.
I can't heal you forever.
I owe you.
Inferno crossing. Hurt. They've got us cornered.
We're not finished quite yet.
You're right. We can still this around.
Searing flame. Here, laser fury. Burning strike. Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Meteor storm. Freeze laser. Light astral energy.
Demon Fang. Double Demon Fang.
Illuminate the dark. Come forth. Holy land.
chain between heaven and earth.
Can't move!
Radiant Easter! Raging Cascade! Damn, this one's mine! A chain between heaven and earth. I'm all stuffed up! A wailing dancing lightning! Goodbye! Denied! Ready! Water! My call!
There!
Spread! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Sword Lane Alpha! I can carve through armor!
Freeze blast! More where that came from! Hear my call! Raging Cascade! Spread! Flame of
Sizing yours! But free!
Water! Hear my call! Spread! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Here I come!
Freeze blast!
There!
Piercing roar!
Here!
Go again!
One more!
Double demon blast! Rising Wyvern!
Pierce evil! Lightning condemned! Freeze lancer! Illuminate the dark! Blah, blah, blah!
Radiant
Holy
Whip!
land! A chain
Now
between
you see
heaven
what I
and
can
earth!
do!
Downfall!
Demon
A
Pact!
wailing Feel lightning! Sealed! Primed and ready! I never miss!
It's on!
Lightning condemned!
Knock it
I'm almost impressed!
My friend's coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. This one's mine! Between heaven and earth!
In a bind?
A wailing dancing
Enjoy the clown while you're down there.
On guard! Far enough!
In here!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
Rising Falcon! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Double demon blast! I'm nearly done for.
Now you see what I can do!
Dazzle!
That's on! Watch them change!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
A wailing dancing
Guardian
lightning!
field! Alright,
Water!
let me down! Your arms! Their arms are interrupted! On guard!
This should do it!
Inferno crossing!
Double demon blast!
Here's a hurl! First aid!
Crush! Eternal
Light up
devastation!
the door! I'm ready to go!
This one's all mine! Burn
How
it
about
out!
this?
Prepare to be
Death
sealed!
this! This
Here I
one's
come!
mine!
Resuscitation!
Take this! Hurricane Thrust!
This one's mine!
Mega ray!
Shattering!
She's there!
Attack time!
Holy land! Watch the chain between heaven and earth!
Eternal
A
distance!
wailing dancing
Sharpening
lightning!
blast! Demon Fang!
Radiant
Double demon
do it!
blast! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Now it's just her! Varia, can you hear me? Varia!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. As for Tarn, but that's...
Indeed.
You can't... I know it hurt. Forgive...
So I just...
No, not for the...
For the... Kisara's...
That's what punishing your...
Only fixing...
That's right.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Right? Let's move on. What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of Like the whole world was seconds from...
It's the same...
An empty void.
The visions of the...
So,
That's right.
that power flow...
Maybe my...
If that is the case, no. More...
I've never felt
If it's the same energy...
Correct.
And when enough astral... If so...
I don't know.
But the will... I don't know.
Dana's will would never...
But you can't say that for...
Cut it out, you...
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing...
Shion's right. And I think...
I'm sorry about...
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way. Soon, I have to be ready to face it. I'm determined to save Shion and Dana.
Tell me, Doha.
And what's...
You know, when...
I'm afraid...
I do. Look impose...
I would never...
So there...
Now you've got me.
If you've a bone to...
What? They...
Hey! I can barely...
I wasn't expecting...
Do you think...
Certainly seem that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's being brainwashed
Someone used her...
It does tell us...
There's no...
by some... Hold up, you guys.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out. This looks like some kind of...
A laboratory.
Looks pretty
Let's check it out.
I think I can make this work.
Well, can you make head...
These are experiment records, by the looks of it. A composite being... A creation... Code names...
Sovereign!
Wait, that must be the... With all the...
about the lore.
Think about it. Not to mention the fact... In other words...
What about the Sovereign?
Where do I start? All I've read so far... So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign. And Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminal's in...
Only...
Naori,
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to Dana. The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
But you...
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Rena never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep. This should help with the pain. Time to go, Elfin. Farewell.
Naori...
His injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode. The chance of surviving hibernation's less than 10%? And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system. But... If I don't head back, Lenegis will be nothing but ashes, and this starship along with it. I don't know if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try. I hope it's enough. Please, live for me, Alphen.
That vision. It must have been from when Naori helped Alphen escape Lenegis.
She sure went above and beyond the call of duty.
Even with Lenegis crumbling down around her, she chose to stay put with her people.
So that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything. More than I could ever hope to repay.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight. Naori was the one who put that mask on me, and made me Iron Mask.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself apart. She knew you might lose your memories and sense of pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive. And you did.
This place. We've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Of course.
After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony. This is where the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later.
Naori? What is this?
It's been a year since that day. Is this another... What we did back then, all in the name of the Sovereign, the Renis all that day.
Linked to Len...
But that power showed when I realized that, but without a maiden, I did what I could, but it was too late with the destructive, especially since, in which case, that at least would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first. With the Sovereign and Maiden's combined power, perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead. That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost, and Alphen, the Sovereign, was in a starship bound for Dana. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden, to buy the world what little time I could. The time needed for a new Renis Alma to be crafted, and for a new Sovereign to appear. Even if by doing so, it meant I... Please. Wait, you can't just...
Naori.
That message just now.
These are the clothes.
So you're saying...
That's right.
And they appeared...
Naori must have...
These outfits are direct...
Locating the Renis...
It makes sense by that logic.
We have a maid. Now all we need is Shion.
It's possible.
I do.
However...
You're right. It's the barest...
Just hearing there's this...
No, it isn't! You found...
Rinwell's right.
Thank you.
Starting with a look...
Yeah, we've come on...
Yeah!
I too shall...
And they say modest...
Mira...
How do you know it's me? Now let's get... So Naori, she stopped. But then, I'm so...
You're wrong. What happened? You... The reason...
Is the reason for your curse.
The thorns.
It all leads back to them.
When my thorn... I never... No. The truth is... I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without my thorns. The touch of my family... Or playing with my friends. Holding hands with Rinwell. Or giving Law a deserved smack. Embracing everyone. All the normal things that people do together. I always wished I could experience them for myself. And finally know what they were like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end, and...
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny or anything else. We're going to live a normal life. There are a lot of things you still want to do, right?
Yeah. You're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead. And it's for my sake. So I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good. I'll keep on fighting. For as long as it takes. Until our future is finally in our hands.
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
After everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store. Volron! He really was still alive.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in a machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but... are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible? What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
They're not feeling particularly talkative.
It's no use, Alphen. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand. Not today!
Glacial Spear! Piercing!
How about
this?
Rising Wyvern!
Inferno!
Rising Falcon!
Holy Glimmer!
Yeah!
You're off! One more!
Rising Wyvern!
Chinese Supernova! Here's another! Where are you going?
I can carve through armor!
Mirage!
Piercing Roll! Radiant Sun! Illuminate the dark! Come forward, Holy Glimmer!
Not today!
Holy Land! Here goes!
No further!
One hurricane foot! Not on my watch!
Take this!
Light Astral
Devastation!
Magic! Maelstrom! I can handle
Tiger Blade!
You picked the wrong fight!
That's better.
Here I come! Sword right out! I could do without this pain!
Tiger Blade! Wrath and red! That'll bring you down!
Piercing
In a bind!
Going
in! Hurricane
Move away! Double Demon Fang!
This one! Far enough!
Shattering move! You'll pay for that!
Hurricane Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Armor won't save you!
Lightning Thrust!
Look sharp! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Try harder!
Just with the
Double Demon Fang!
Healing to the wind!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Into the shadows! That'll bring you down! In here! Inferno Crossing! I'll be saving you! Here, let me help!
Warblade! Stay away from my friend!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Here I come!
More with that
In a bind?
Freeland! I'm
Devastation!
sorry! That's better! Hurricane Flight!
Ready?
Mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation!
Mirage! Dragon Claw!
Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Do you think it's really over?
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve!
What? It's self-destructed?
Alphen!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
Who said you could touch that?
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much.
So you know this place?
Naturally, it was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart.
Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me?
You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
Are you two okay?
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Is Volron...
We can but hope.
Those red women.
Could they be the ones behind?
What?
Whatever stole the future's ours we can head them off.
Did you say
Volron meant...
If that monster...
Yeah.
So this...
They have the Renaissance.
Then we're agreed.
But... Seriously, I was not expecting Voron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Danon.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Fire support! You won't bow out night, then you leave me no choice!
Far enough!
Annihilation!
Rising Wyvern! Fire support! It can fly! Go front!
A rolling radiant lightning!
Granite slap!
Divide! Dance in the wind!
Shattering the
Do it!
Attack time!
Water! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! This one's mine! On guard! Here, let me help! Now! Inferno Cluster!
I owe you one.
Seems about right to me.
What the?
The lights are off.
Joe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir.
Avakir.
She doesn't remember.
He told me about.
What difference does it make?
Stop casting me.
Faria, not now.
So I can see. It's the city's. You're an elite tech.
If so, the
Panic's begun to... But this time not...
Forget the
What's that supposed...
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of... That is, if he...
Are you out of your mind?
There's no time.
We need to stop.
But how do we do?
Riot's feed on...
At ease. That's it.
Lennigus wouldn't.
Correct. Avakir. Ones.
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lennigus. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Elda Menancia.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid, as people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lennigus, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among men. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's...
But...
I can believe it.
But what about higher...
I'd say we found...
I have business I might, but not as your...
But...
I'm not sure yet. One in which things like...
When I bumped in, I feel like...
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lennigus.
Thank you.
I guess you're not going.
Indeed.
The people of... Besides...
Sounds like you're in it for...
How could I not be? From this day, though the memories of...
Remember.
True enough.
With or without her, we should be heading back. Looks like the people of Lennigus can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without your... words of encouragement, Love.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.